Welcome to the Outback Quarterback with your guest host, Mike McDaniels. Yeah.
You're not trying to do it, are you?
Yeah. Like, if you win, you win. If you lose, you lose.
This guy.
What's up, Holly? QB2. You know, Darcy, he's our QB1 going forward. Like, I don't know what you guys want from me.
I don't mind the accent.
Sound all right?
Not bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah. There you go. Mike McDaniel. Let me take off my little headset there and put the real one on. What's going on, boys? I'd planned this gag well in advance when I was sure he would get sacked. He's still here. He's still here. But ironically, Hooley, you've just randomly chosen. You didn't know I was doing this today, but you've randomly chosen to wear your Dolphins top. And they fired general manager Chris Greer. So Dolphins Chris has been sacked.
Yeah, that's a good point. No, this was it was hanging up in my wardrobe and looked at it and thought, you know what, that looks good for today.
Yeah. Does look very nice.
Nice
here
pop
we are.
of colour.
Yeah, good colour.
Yeah, this is for once you're not the brightest on the show, Dos.
No,
You've toned it down. Rams football.
Yeah, St. Louis Rams, this one. I do like it.
No
It's one of my
jersey
favourite.
this week.
No, you know what? I had my, it's a bit dirty actually. I had my 49ers Montana jersey there and I was like, I'll wear this. And the reason why is because I don't know how many cold mornings we're going to get, going forward.
Good point.
yeah.
Yeah, make the
Loves to
most of
rug
the
up.
jumper.
Yeah.
You know, this is cozy too, Dos. It's 80s original.
And my
Miami
cousin
Dolphins
got
jacket.
that from the States back in the late 80s, so
Yes.
he's still hanging on to it. The cotton's a little frayed in some bits, but it's still pretty
That's
good
actually
nick.
cousins.
Yeah.
I thought you bought that recently.
No. That's from the late 80s, so still 40 years old. That.
Well, thank you, Dos's cousin. No, it's
Yeah.
very cozy. I just want to point out for the fans who are really following along with the attention to detail, I've even rolled up my pants like the Mike McDaniel shin trackies. And that, what I wanted to do, I mean, my favorite clip of Mike McDaniel, remember when he was being interviewed and then he sprints into the change rooms?
Yes.
Do you remember that? Like a little kid with some sort of problems. I wanted to somehow recreate that, but obviously we couldn't do that in the confines of Musclecat Media. Rate my Mike McDaniel accent out of 10, Dos.
It's not bad.
Is that right? Do I look more than I sound
You
like
look
him?
You
good.
look, yeah, you look.
good.
Thanks. Thanks.
I think the beard, the moustache could be a little shorter.
Yeah,
He
I know.
doesn't
I know,
go
he
too
doesn't-
hard with either.
Doesn't have a prominent moustache. I
quite
wondered whether I
even.
would change my whole look just for this. But anyway, there I got the mic glasses
And
there.
he wears underneath, sort of that runner's tight compression with the hood on
He
the
does.
top.
He does too. doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, he does, doesn't he?
So he's been
He's got a
rocking that.
shocking kit,
He's
mate.
been-
Is he the worst dressed coach of the lot? Other than now that Bill's gone with the
Yeah, I was
going
going to say now that Bill's not there.
Well, anyway, if you haven't watched us on YouTube yet, there are all sorts of visual gags and stimulation on the YouTube Outback QB podcast. So tune in, boys. It has been a big week. It's always a big week in the NFL. Some shock results, which we'll go through, of course. Some devastating injuries, and we'll talk about Jaden Daniels when we get there later on. Tucker Kraft, ACL, a few others as well. So it's not been good. We had, though, this week, Hawley, some real feedback online. So there's been a few things going on. On our TikTok, we are currently going viral. For the first time,
Yeah.
we are reluctant on TikTok. We sort of sporadically have posted to this point. We've been a bit more regular lately. Went to, I had an appointment yesterday. I went there and we were on about 5,000 views, which we're like, oh, that's good. Our most viewed video is about 9,000 on
Getting
TikTok.
offers for the Justin Tucker lid. Left,
Justin
right,
Tucker
and
lid.
centre.
And then come out of the appointment, we're on about 30. Had my dinner, we're on about 50. Go to bed, we're on 70. Woke up, we're on 120,000 views. So to the moon, boys. But we had something else during the week, which we copped a lot of abuse for on YouTube. And that was your reel that we did in collaboration with Sleeper.
It was.
All your idea.
Haters gonna hate, Kurt.
Haters gonna hate. When you said trade out Jonathan Taylor from your fantasy team. STFU, you idiots, was one of the
Oh, is that
comments.
what we got?
Yes,
One of those?
STFU.
That's brutal.
Sit down, Aussies. Why would I listen to stupid Australians talk about American football?
Probably would've won your
wise
fantasy
guys.
matchup.
Wise guys, eh? How did that go for them, Chris, with Jonathan Taylor? Did he dominate this week or did he stink it up?
Well, the problem is, Kurt, Dos and I both hold shares in Jonathan
We
Taylor
do.
in our fantasy teams.
Heavily
and
invested.
I didn't quite have the time during the week to...
Didn't heed your own advice.
I didn't actually trade him out myself. I tried to with our good friend Nevhead, but I was just back and forth. I was quite busy, and I didn't make time for it. So now If
And
he
you know what?
scored his usual 33 points,
Yeah.
I would have won, but he didn't. He scored 7, so I
And
should
we would have
traded him out.
deleted the reel.
Yeah.
But Nev is a very reasonable trader as well, so it's not like he would have been
No,
blocking it.
that was, I think, Achan was involved and
Oh, yeah.
another wide receiver.
It's funny you say Achan because that's
The
he's
Dolphins.
only ever involved with my plans. My one plan as Mark McDaniel was to give him the ball.
But no, he's got who they play this week? Atlanta.
I don't know.
So
bro.
I think they'll put up some points this week. Then they've got a bye, and then after that, if you look on Sleeper, his schedule is red.
Yeah, Colts do
Okay.
have Atlanta at home this week.
There'll be some points, but then after that, Dos, get rid of him.
We also had some other feedback. This was from producer James.
Here we go.
We had a brand new listener that messaged Dos and said, "Hey, great show, fellas. Like, really liked it. I'm going to listen every week from now on. But who the hell doesn't know who Jerry Rice is?"
Oh, yes.
I did. He was the guy on Rules of Engagement.
There you go.
Well, he worked out that he
He
was
was.
right.
Well, true.
That's
Didn't know why he was on Rules of Engagement.
That's it.
Yeah.
I just didn't know his background.
That's right. So, yeah, a little bit of feedback for you there, Jimbo. Take that on board. Do with that what you will. There was a story that...
Just learn from it, James.
That's it.
Just
That's
be
it.
better.
learn
Just be
from it.
better.
I heard of a new guy called Tom Brady.
Nah, he sucks, man. Don't worry about him. I got a message from listener Cam who said, "Have you heard of the Meow Mix podcast?" I was like, "No, I haven't heard of
Carolina Panthers one.
Oh, you've heard of it?
That they
Tell
cancelled
the story.
their pod. That after, well, 1-4, I think. Or
Did
one
they
and-
cancel their podcast?
They said we've had enough pain. We're not doing the podcast anymore. And now that they're 5-4, they want to come back. and all the Carolina Panthers fans are saying, "No, we don't want you back. You've been winning since you guys have stopped."
I love that they ground through the worst possible years and then they said, "We can't do it anymore, boys. Thanks
Come
for your
on,
service."
let's get them on.
Yeah.
We'll get them on for a
You gotta,
collab.
mate, you know what? We should bring them back through Muscle Cat Media.
There you go.
Hey.
Muscle Cat Media. That's not a bad idea. Let
What
me
were
think
they,
about
what were
that.
they called? The Meow.
Meow Mix.
Meow Mix,
Meow Mix.
podcast.
So what they gave up when they were 1-3.
I like
Yeah, I
chicken.
think it
like
was-
liver.
Might have been after the Bills smashing.
Yeah. There was. It was the 42-13.
was it?
or
No,
whatever.
no,
they're still
no.
4-4 there.
No, might have been the Patriots.
After the Patriots
I think it was
smoked
after the Patriots.
Was that
smashing.
42-13 or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been hard beating the Falcons 30-0 and then coming out getting smacked. How do you support them?
Yeah, 1-3, and then
We support them because they're
had
your
enough.
boys, mate. That's how you support them.
Yeah, well,
Just like you with all those rough years with the Patriots, mate. You just ground through.
yeah, that 1 year with Cam Newton. It was tough, man. Oh, I thought about going to Tampa. I did actually.
the Gerard Mayo year.
A couple of other things. We do have a lot going on. Dos, you went on
Yes.
a 3 consecutive reel MLB streak.
I did.
We
Yeah,
just changed
interesting.
our page for a couple of days, and you
did.
got good engagement from it. It was a
Yeah.
smart move. Very angry man about the Dodgers winning.
Yeah, it was
Very
really. I was really trying to set the Dodgers up to fail. If I'm honest, because I didn't want them to win.
You were scream whispering in your meeting room at work.
Which one was that?
The Dodgers. I can't believe they're gonna win again.
No, the baseball ones were at home.
Oh, were they? Oh, there was one this week where you were scream
They're
whispering. I love it. I love it when you can just see in the little crop you've got your collar on, and I
Yeah.
know you can't talk
And he does
loudly.
this.
But did you? I mean, it was a great World Series. We
Oh,
talked
it was
about it
epic.
on the sports show last night.
No, it was crazy. Baseball playoffs, I think, are probably the best of all the 4 sports when
Why?
you think about it. I don't know, it's just something about it. The atmosphere, the stadiums are always filled. It's 60, 70,000. You got big markets, the atmosphere. It just seems baseball playoffs are different. The regular season goes a long time, 162
crazy.
games, and you got double headers in there, and the season goes forever. But something about that, and probably the Stanley Cup.
Oh
when
yeah,
I think about it,
up
yeah.
the wings, up the
Yeah.
wings. Now, boys,
Yes,
one.
we should bring up the Red Wings pretty soon. I think Curtis.
Oh, we will.
Hey,
Yeah.
bit of news from one of our loyal supporters, Matthew White.
Oh,
He's started some ice skating lessons and
has he?
had a little shoot around the other day because there were some guys practicing. Put some pads on and started shooting around. Wants to join a team now.
Is he going to play summer league?
I think Winter League is the one that you kind of enter into. Summer League's the more competitive one.
Is that right? Well, my brother
believe.
plays summer league,
Does he?
so let's get him on the Huskies,
I'll
mate.
put him in touch.
Dude, yeah, I can get him. I can get him a jersey. I got one in my room.
Yeah. Classic.
All right, now last thing before we get to some actual NFL. Hawley, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you've been teasing for weeks. Oh, I want to be sponsored. I want a hat, and you've got something coming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is it?
Well, I don't know. It hasn't turned up.
Well,
Where's your sponsor?
You sent me a tracking number, didn't you?
I did.
After
Oh,
tracking.
Why don't you?
I have to open that up.
Well, I've been working. Oh, hold on. What have we got
Yeah,
here?
come on. You
We've been working in Wallaroo, and I have got my little front door camera, and I missed a couple people ringing the door, which doesn't obviously ever happen during the day. So I figure one of them was a delivery, but they didn't leave a little slip.
Well, Jimbo, sounds to me like he's been let down. Would you say he's been let down?
Does sound like you've been let down.
Well, I'll tell you who doesn't let you down. The great people at Wayne Phyllis Kia. There's your personal sponsor, Holy. Look at that. Whack that on, mate. And Dos, there's
How
one
good
for
is
you
this?
too. Look at that.
Thank
Our
you.
friends, Matt and Laura, they've looked after us. They said, look, we heard, they were listening
Oh, so it's not
a
Wayne.
couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm sure Wayne was involved in the decision-making process. Board meeting, can we send them 2 hats? Yes, he said. Yes, we can.
Can we
Sign off.
afford that? I don't know.
But get all sorts of swag. Look, I got stubby holders, more for the collection. Got a nice
Oh,
cooler
wow.
bag from them. That's a good-looking hat too. I said to Kathy, it's not a. Put that on, please, Dos.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, come on.
Well,
Always
we
feel
got
like
that
I'm
one.
at the F1 with a Mercedes hat.
Oh, you look cool. Yeah, you look like you're on the. Do you know what they call that, Dos, where all the team managers and the engineers sit? They call it the Pratt perch. Just the Pratts there sitting on the perch in the pits thinking they're better than everybody else. Look at that. You look nice.
There you go.
Beautiful. Wayne Phyllis Kia. Get down there. They got a demo sale across the range. Check out the Kia Tasman. We're having a show there in December. They come through, you know. I knew you wouldn't have a hat this week. That's why they.
Well, I'm going to track it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go have a look. I'm drinking a 4 Bros coffee, and you can get 15% off with the code Outback. Sorry, Dos.
I am not. So
Hey, well, you said you messaged at 6:30, and that means you're going to be late
Thirsty.
when you say
So
you're on
thirsty.
your way, right?
6:20.
When you message
Mm.
saying you're on your way, you do that because you're going to be late, right?
No, I message to let you know when I'm going to be there, so you guys can prep. So when I come in, everything's set up and ready to go.
Yeah, but when you're on time, you don't message. You only message when
I
you're up
message
late.
all the time now.
You guys seen how long tracking numbers are?
Yeah, it's massive.
There are like 30 numbers.
Can you not
Really?
scan that QR code though?
How do I do that if it's on my phone?
You got another phone?
My phone does. This phone doesn't even work.
I thought you were getting a new phone.
Yeah,
what
I was.
happened to
But
that?
I haven't got around to it. I'm still waiting to get paid by Muscat Media.
Oh, okay.
Send the invoice. You still haven't sent the invoice. This is twice this has happened.
Shouldn't have to. Should just pay me. Pay me what I want, or I'm walking.
Here
What
it
are
is.
you talking
Hold
about?
out.
There's no holdout. The money's there.
Oh, I couldn't find the tracking number. No shit. It's 400 numbers. I probably got one wrong.
Do you notice Hawley always blames someone else?
Read
Oh,
it-
it's the
read-
tracking
read it out,
numbers
Dos.
fault.
No, we're
Oh,
not
I don't
reading
want to have to
that
send an invoice.
Do it after the.
All right, we do have a show
do
to
it
get on with,
later.
boys.
We've gotta
Coast
talk
and
some
Smoke as well.
football.
We've got to talk Coast and Smoke barbecue rubs. We are having that Kansas City cook-up. We do need to confirm that date. It's happening in the next couple of weeks. 10% off. Use code Outback. They are good people. We've got their merch in the background there as well. You can see it just over. When we go to the wide shot, you can see it over Hawley's shoulder. There you go. Oh, it's being a little hidden today. Behind the subscribe button, so hit subscribe. And, of course, a Suburban Brew as well. Glynde and Goodwood. Great people. Get down there. Have a beer. Say hello to the boys. Suburban Brew. Okay, let's go, Jimbo. We got games. It's NFL time. Okie dokie, fellas. 4 teams on bye this week. The Browns 2-6, the Jets 1-7. Much to the relief of everybody watching, those teams are on bye. Eagles 6-2, Bucks 6-2. I think we can crank that music a little. There we go, Jimbo. In the mood, Dos?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's
Chargers 27 at Titans 20. Chargers are 6-3. The Titans 1-8. On the surface, yes, the Titans pushed the Chargers, boys, and that's good. But the offense didn't score a TD. In fact, the scores were a pick 6 and a punt return. They were 1 of 9 on third down. Dos, the Titans. So the question is, why can't the Chargers win this by more? Big news, obviously bad news. Joe Alt with a high ankle sprain.
Yeah.
But it's a shaky 6-3, and I tell you what else is shaky, our no-brainers. But we did get this one right, because that was our first no-brainer predicted, Jimbo. Chargers over the Titans.
Herb's actually having a season.
Is he?
Yeah, he's second in yards, second in TDs 4, and you throw in a couple rush TDs. He's actually starting to put together some good stats.
Okay. Yeah.
Just watch
I
out
just
for
don't
that.
believe the Chargers 6-3. It's wobbly to me.
It's because you're still getting hung up on that Giants loss, I think. That's probably why.
It's pretty hangable. I mean, can you blame
I
me?
feel like another team having some poor losses.
Whoa, speaking of, Dos.
Yes.
Your boys let us down with a
Scale of 1
no-brainers.
to 10 of worriness level.
11.
Same as what it was after the Cleveland Browns game.
I suppose Panthers are in a bit
Still
of a run.
top of the division. Green
Panthers
Bay.
16. Packers at Lambeau Field 13.
That's
Boys,
Oh, at Lambo.
Is Rico Dowdle the second best running back in the game? 130 yards and 2 touchdowns at the moment.
No.
Did Jordan Love
He's
take
almost the best.
Did Jordan Love take 7 seconds only to throw to a wide open defender in the red zone, in the touchdown area, only for that defender to drop the easiest pick of the year? And did Bryce Young throw 11 of 20 for 102 yards and an interception and still beat the Packers
Just
at
got to
Lambeau?
do what you got to do, mate. That's all you got to do.
The answers to those questions are maybe, yes, and yes. I mean, Dos, what the hell is going on?
They go from looking awesome on TNF against the Steelers, and then Matt LaFleur probably has his worst game as a play caller. I do not understand why they throw screen passes on 3rd and 10. I do not understand why they throw 7 passes behind the line of scrimmage for a total of 18 yards in this game. Like that, you got Jordan Love with a cannon arm. Throw the ball down the field.
Got to keep Carolina guessing, mate.
And the Panthers, credit to them.
Yeah,
They stayed in
it's a good win.
They stayed in the game. They were a 2-touchdown underdog on the road. Green Bay 1 of 5 in the red zone. Savion Williams fumble right by the goal line. Just that sort of thing. And every time you're watching a Packers game and they're on the opposition 35-yard line, and you think that they move the ball so well, and they get to about 35 yards away, and then it just stalls at the moment, and it's just frustrating. And it happened against Cleveland, and it's happened against Carolina, and those 2 games, and then the Dallas tie are all games that they really should have won. And then they seem to, against the best teams, they show up and deliver. And
Remember when the Colts didn't punt for like 7 games in a row and put up 400 points?
Yep.
Green Bay didn't punt on the weekend, put up 13 points.
Just trying to emulate the model of the Colts. Can't get it right the first
Without
time.
scoring.
That's right.
missed field goals as well.
So needless to say, we got that no-brainer wrong. That's another one we got wrong. Here's one we got right finally. 34 the Rams, 10 the Saints. Put that little tick up, Jimbo. Thank you very much.
Boys.
It's nice to see some green on there. A pressure release for us, really. The poor Saints fans, they're enduring the season from heck under Kellen Moore in his first year. Tyler Shuck's first start didn't really yield much enjoyment. Stafford dominated with 4 touchdowns. He hit Devontae Adams twice. Nakua scored a TD, but he left with a chest injury.
He got
so
drilled
we'll see.
at sternum.
That's right. We'll see how he
It's not all
bounces
doom
back.
and gloom for the Saints.
Why?
Panthers coming up. I mean,
They just beat Packers at Lambeau, mate.
the form team of the
2
comp.
divisional games,
You got
right?
Falcons and Dolphins after that, which you think there should be some points there available. The Jets, the Titans, the Falcons to finish up. Panthers, Bucks. Like, it's not like you're playing a heap of top 10 teams.
Jets Titans the last 3 weeks of the season. There's some pick one ramifications.
That's
in this
right.
one.
And then the last of the no-brainers, which again we got wrong. And Dos, I mean,
That was my fault. Yeah, I own
We
it.
backed him. We
Yeah.
finally backed him.
Yeah, I own
Where,
it.
who did we want to go with instead?
I don't know. But,
didn't have
but
anyone.
you know what? I bet we would have got that wrong
Yeah,
too. The
probably.
Lions did not beat the Vikings. The Vikings won in Detroit 27-44. JJ McCarthy's return took the Vikings to the win. Huge divisional win. And it was capped by a blocked field goal returned, not for a touchdown, but a long way by Isaiah Rodgers to flip the field. The Lions have now lost 2 of the last 3, and they have the Commanders and the Eagles away in the next 2 weeks, Detroit. Wow. And the Vikings, I mean, their key to winning was shutting down Detroit's running game. They shut it down completely. 65 yards total.
Probably
read
going
them
to be
on
the key to beat Detroit, isn't it?
Can I read you the 3 Lions losses this year?
Yes.
All been under 100 rush yards. Green Bay week 1, 46. Chiefs week 6, 98. And yesterday against the Vikings, 65.
Good stat, Dos.
Baltimore, Miami. That was our other one that we wanted to throw in there.
Oh, was it? Okay. Well, I mean, that's a good
Can we
segue.
just count that anyway?
No, we can't. That's the only game under my section should have N beat it. Should have no-brained it this week. Ravens 28, Dolphins 6. How do I still have a job, boys? How do I still have a job? Chris Greer is gone.
You've got something. Actually, I was about to say on the GM, but they don't have one anymore. So.
No. Well, interesting stats on Chris Greer. He's been in the front office for 26 years.
Yeah.
There since 2000. He's been the GM since 2016. Since 2001, they've had 4 playoff appearances and haven't won a playoff game since 2000. So he's not got a glowing record, Chris. So people
pretty
would say,
bad.
yeah, it's probably time to go. Probably time to go. We should have known Baltimore would dominate with Lamar back this week. 18 of 23, 4 touchdowns. Henry was over 100, 6.3 yards per carry again. They are on. Let's rattle through a couple of other games. The 49ers 34 at the Giants 24. Dart scored 3 touchdowns himself and didn't turn the ball over. But boys, his weapons are out. He doesn't have a whole lot of help. The defense just rolls over, Doss. 34 points conceded.
The run defense is so bad for the Giants.
And Mac Jones again, he just comes in and leads the 49ers to an easy victory. CMC, 173 scrimmage yards, 2 TDs. It was more workmanlike on the ground for CMC. He was 3.9 yards per carry, but still dominated. The Falcons and the Pats. A very important 1-point win to the now 7-2 Pats.
I thought we'd lost it.
24-23.
Drake London. It was going to be the Drake London legacy game.
They did all the hard work to come back from 10 points down in the last quarter. Drake London gets hit for his 3rd TD. Another great catch. He's on fire.
Yeah.
And they miss the extra point. John Parker Romo,
Yeah.
who was on the Patriots roster in the preseason, they give him the flick. They go with Borregales. And now Romo has given his old team a win.
Well, they still had a chance to beat us. I mean, we had the ball with, 3 or 4 minutes left, and we went 3 and out.
Yep.
So then Atlanta got the ball back and just couldn't capitalize.
It's a bad loss for
It was
them.
nerve-wracking.
Yep.
Mate, good teams just find a way to win.
They
That's what we've always said, and the Pats are just a good team.
are a good team.
Drake May, probably his worst game since the Raiders in week 1, but they still found a way to get it done. That fumble he had was running
ugly.
back and then, fumbled in the return for a touchdown. But good to see for the New England Patriots. They continue to roll on, and Hawley's charging for that 12-win season is very much.
It's alive, isn't it? No, they just don't want to rely on Henderson.
No, they
Oh,
don't.
What's the issue there? Does anyone?
I don't know.
Well, they're building him into the game. My theory, there's probably a 2A because the running back room's pretty thin, Hawley. Can we get Travion Henderson to the playoffs without too much of a workload
Fair.
throughout the season?
It's his
right?
rookie season. We don't want to overload him.
Yeah.
I guess it does make sense.
That's
Alright.
my theory behind it anyway.
Might be a theory. Might be a theory there, Doss. 4 games to run through still. The Steelers 27 beat the Colts 20. Their winning streak comes to an end. Classic defensive win for Pittsburgh, boys. They picked off the 50 pass Daniel Jones 3 times, sacking him 5 times and recovering 3 fumbles. So they were a turnover machine in the best possible way, the Steelers. It was the first time that the Colts offense has been picked apart this year, and it was Highsmith, Watt, and Joey Porter Jr. doing the damage. The latter had a pick and a sack. And the Colts running game was nowhere to be seen, as we alluded to. But for the Colts, we must say, Atu Latu, my boy Doss, 2.5 sacks
He was good.
out of the 3 for his team. But big result. That's Steelers footy, Doss.
So it very much is. The most expensive defense in football showed up.
Yeah.
Everyone on the defensive front that you mentioned there was involved. Keanu Benton, Cam Hayward as well. Key moment in this game for me was TJ Watt in the second quarter. The Colts were up 7-0. They were about 35 yards out or 38 yards away, looking like driving down the field again for another score. Watt, strip sack, fumble, recovered the fumble, and then the Steelers get the ball back. They go all the way down the field and level the game up, and really didn't look back from that moment. The Colts 6 turnovers. They had 4 turnovers through the first 8 weeks of the season.
Yeah, wow.
Daniel Jones had as many interceptions yesterday as he did through the first 8 weeks of the season.
And a couple of desperation ones there as well. You know.
Yeah, sure. But the Steelers, the 5 sacks they had in this game, Daniel Jones through the first 8 weeks was sacked 9 times.
Wow.
So,
Okay. So bad day. Put it down to a bad day for the Colts.
A bad day, but they were still in it for, they came back and made a game of it offensively. But yeah, huge win for the Steelers, right?
Yep.
Because Baltimore won, Lamar Jackson's back. They go to 5-3. This is a game that many thought the Colts would probably win. Colts went in as favourites on the road, and it's big for the Steelers in the AFC North, especially after the TNF game against the Packers the week prior.
Another big game. Broncos 18 defeated the Texans 15. CJ Stroud suffered a heavy hit and left the game with concussion, leaving the Texans back in the capable hands of Doss's boy Davis Mills. Houston even had an 8-point lead going into the fourth quarter, but yet another Broncos late comeback, fellas, ended in Will Lutz with a walk-off field goal win. You feel it's a pivotal loss for Houston, especially with the concussion. 3-5 and 4-4 is a very different record this time of year, especially with Stroud questionable. And they've got 3 AFC South games in the next 4 weeks, the Texans.
Stroud was looking good until that hit too. And as soon as he went down, and I knew that it was Davis Mills' time, that Texans weren't winning this game.
Yeah.
But once again, the Broncos offense, they only had 4 or 5 plays in this game that were significant, but it was enough to beat the Texans because their offense just couldn't do anything. And the big play, Cortland Sutton burning Derek Stingley, was one of those 4 plays for the Broncos. Bo Nix, 2 of 10 on throws of 20-plus yards down the field, and both of those were touchdowns. Other than that, they struggled to move the ball. To me, the Texans' defense deserved to win this game. I mean, they did everything they could. But yeah, that's hey, Broncos keep stacking wins, as Jerry said last week when we had him on.
7-2.
And they've got the Chiefs at home after, that's in 2 weeks' time, actually. So that's going to be a big game.
Holy, an overtime thriller. The Jags defeated the Raiders 30-29 on a day where Jags kicker Cam Little broke the NFL field goal record by 2 whole yards, going 68 to knock off Justin Tucker. It was a pivotal kick too because they won by 1 point. There was only 1 touchdown between the teams in the first 3 quarters. Then there was 4 in the last and then 2 more in overtime. And the Raiders scored with 18 seconds to go and they went for 2 to win it. Colin Johnson was as free as a bird and Gino's pass got blocked.
Gino missed him. Yeah,
we didn't miss him. He just got
we got
blocked.
chipped, essentially, didn't it?
Did you see Pete's face? He couldn't believe
He
it.
couldn't believe it.
He could not believe it.
Mate, it's nice. I think it's probably nice having Brock Bowers to throw to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Mayer, Brock Bowers, a slight upgrade. 127 yards, 3 TDs, 12 receptions.
It's a freak.
He had an absolute day. So, I mean, maybe we'll see a little bit from the Raiders the back half of the season if they got a full.
If Gino's not quarterbacking,
Well,
we can
it's
get
so-
someone
yeah.
else in.
I mean, he still threw 4 TDs,
Yeah,
I know, he
284 yards. Like, the end of the game didn't go how they planned, but
Yeah, they were in it.
I think we're going to see a lot of ball to Brock Bowers for the back half of the season. A lot of
I
ball.
fear a one-dimensional game plan coming. Well, they have Genty. I mean,
Which
they
was,
can
it
mix
was
it
the
up.
same last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Everything just went through Bowers. So, I mean, Genty still had 99 yards or 89 yards and a TD.
They can't really run the ball, though.
Run yards and, I mean, yeah, they ran at 3 yards a carry.
Yeah.
It's not going to win you many games, is it? Mind you, Jacksonville ran at 3.6. So.
Well, the Jacksonville are another team I don't trust. I say I don't trust the 6-3 Chargers. I don't trust the 5-3 Jags.
not at all.
Not
No,
at all.
not
So
at all.
I don't think if they scrape into playoffs, they're a one and done team.
Well,
But hey, they got to win and they needed it.
Brian Thomas walked off with a sore ankle as well.
Oh,
So
no.
I think it was an ankle, was it?
Yeah, he's off the field. Like,
Saw
he
something,
just
so we'll
hasn't.
see what
Brian
happens
Thomas Jr. needs Mac Jones throwing him the ball again like he had last year, because that's when he was at that
Yeah.
back half of the season for Brian Thomas Jr. Go and watch Mac Jones throw the ball to him, because that's where Trevor Lawrence and Brian Thomas Jr. have no chemistry whatsoever.
Another thing we got hated online for saying Mac Jones was pretty good this year. Anyway, last game before we take a little break, and we'll go through a couple more later on the deep dive games. Only a couple of things to say about the Seahawks 38 defeating the Commanders 14. While Sam Darnold and while Jaden Daniels for very different reasons. Before we get to Daniels, Sam Darnold, incredible. The best first half of his career. He had 4 touchdowns. He was absolutely flying. Damn, he looks good when he is on, Sam
He's
Darnold.
been sacked 9 times this entire year.
That
A
helps.
Playoff game last year, he was sacked 9 times in the game.
That's
So
a stat.
if you can protect your quarterback,
Yeah.
you can just give them time and they'll complete throws and you'll win games.
And he was also a good quarterback.
It's
we
just so simple.
we must acknowledge now Sam Darnold is a good quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Does everyone agree?
Yeah.
The way he's thrown the ball this season is
James agrees. He gave
James
me
is
the
giving
thumbs
the
up.
thumbs
He's
up.
like, who? Jerry?
The way Sam Darnold's throwing the ball this season is, I think he's playing better than what he did with Minnesota last season.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
Like,
Agree.
he's on an absolute heater. The Seahawks 4-0. Their win streak their road win streak continues. I think it's up to 10 games or something now. So they're crushing it. And the defense again. The defense is so good. Like, I love watching these guys on defense. You know. Devin Witherspoon, Leonard Williams. He's a big boy.
Now, sum up Dan Quinn's decision to leave Jaden Daniels in the game with the
Oh.
devastating injury that came. Sum it up in one sentence. You've had
Settle down.
You've had a
first.
good go on socials, and rightly
down.
so. One sentence,
Do the
please.
whispering
Yeah, give us a scream whisper.
scream whisper.
Very disheartening for the Washington fan base.
And on that somber note, we will move on to our win totals update. In just Dos wants to take his Kia hat off.
Sorry, I just.
He tried to whisper it to me in the break.
Yeah, well, it doesn't quite fit properly at the moment. I'll
Do you
adjust
struggle with a hat fit, Dos? Is it something?
Nah, not really.
No,
No, not generally. But this
looks
just needs
like-
to be adjusted.
that looks like it fits you perfectly. That hat. That
I'm
is
pretty happy with it.
duck to water.
Yeah, just waiting for my Tasman to roll through.
Yeah,
How do you think the Tasman would go getting up your driveway in this weather?
sensational. You know,
Pretty
we've
well.
discussed
Easy.
that many times since James took us to court for slipping in the rain last week. We've had to think about how we can safely get people
You
up
can
and
only
down.
really
and-
get up this driveway on 3 wheels.
That's
You
right.
have to kind of.
No joke. One wheel does
Yeah.
come off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit the
It's like
apex
it's
down the
mate,
bottom.
it's the dipper in Bathurst.
Yeah, it is. But going up.
Yeah. But no, the Kia Tasman, only when bought from Wayne Phyllis Kia, can get up that driveway. That's just
Just
the other
before
ones
moving
don't
on
work.
to the win totals, just
yeah.
just felt
There we
like we
go.
grazed over the no-brainer tallies. Just thought I'd throw that up.
Oh,
just,
yes,
just to
please.
make sure
Yes.
we're holding up to.
I don't think we want to put this up. Maybe I glossed over it. Oh my gosh.
It's not very good, is it?
7 out of 12, 58%. We're in Anthony Richardson completion percentage zone.
Oh, I don't even know if we're that bad. No.
We got to
We'll
lift,
lift.
boys. We
We'll
have to lift.
Yeah, we'll only have. That could end up only 5 wrong for the season.
That's a great way of
Yeah,
looking at it.
undefeated
We're
from
going to
here.
get 4 right today in our preview. Definitely.
We've got some news coming through
Oh.
while we're here.
Trades?
Jefferson of the Patriots. Jefferson of the Patriots. Jefferson of the Patriots.
Jamar Jefferson.
Come on, Jefferson of the Patriots.
Commanders cornerback Marshawn Lattimore.
The Patriots.
Season-ending ACL. So Luke McCaffrey, broken collarbone, first play of the game yesterday. Jaden Daniels, the dislocated elbow. The year from hell for Washington is official, or was pretty much here. It's official now.
Find a positive early draft pick.
The Dallas Cowboys have made an impact trade,
Oh.
according to Jerry Jones.
Jonathan Mingo's brother.
Yeah. Wow, yeah.
Who?
Immediate quote, Jerry, on radio in Dallas. Immediately, it will address some things that have been our shortcomings. Well, no surprise,
Quarterback.
it's defense.
Yeah.
But they are not revealing who it is yet.
What are we doing, Jez?
Probably because they are playing against the Cardinals in a couple of hours. You know what they'll do? They'll announce it 10 minutes before the Cardinals game.
I don't want them to announce it until he comes on for his first snap, whoever it is. Like,
But people are just ripping in like the Landry hat, which is a good.
Read it.
Yeah,
Read
yeah,
what
right.
the headline is.
Jerry Jones just dropped the dumbest Cowboys trade tease you will ever see. We have made an impact trade, but we're not going to tell anyone what it is.
you know what? I reckon he went on radio with the full intention of announcing it and forgot his name.
He forgot who it
I
was.
reckon he forgot.
He probably
Mate, he
did.
called Micah Parsons Michael Parson.
Well, it's not Jalen Phillips. Maybe it is Minka Fitzpatrick.
Maybe Parsons is coming back.
I want
Imagine
Minka.
that. All right, let's go into our win totals draft because this is one of our. We do this yearly now. Dos, you dominated it last year. I was terrible. I came last by a mile. Hawley, you just sat in the middle.
Nice.
What we do, we take the best team out. So best team being last year's Super Bowl winner and the worst team, so the worst record out. So that there's 30 teams and we can divide them evenly between the 3 of us. 10 teams each. It's snake draft order, like a fantasy draft. And we pick the teams well before the season starts who we think will have the most wins. And whoever ends with the most wins amongst those teams is the winner of the comp. Now, James,
Get him up, mate.
after yesterday's update, I don't want to see this, but this is where we are at.
It's close.
Hawley, you're second. You got the silver medal there. You're 48.3%. I'm 47%. I was exactly 50 before yesterday's game.
Dos is miles ahead.
5% in this game is massive.
He's had a heap of buys.
It's massive. Has he?
Well, he's got.
No, he's had a heap of wins.
He's
That's what
got
he's had.
he's got a total of 81 games.
Oh,
Oh, no,
yeah.
he hasn't. Oh yeah, no, I've got a total of
No, he's at.
88 games.
Oh yeah, so he's
So
had a few more
had
buys.
Yeah.
But still, I tell you what's doing it for you, Dos. You've had a consistent draft. The Bills was your top
Yeah.
pick. They're going well. The Packers are going well. The Bucks are going well. The Lions and your team that you picked 8th,
Pats.
Pats 7-2. Hawley, how did
Yeah.
you not take the Pats higher than that? You traitor.
He took the Dolphins.
Why didn't you believe in
He
them?
took his divisional rival.
He did.
Was
He
that-
did.
is that
You
what-
took the Dolphins as your
look at
5th
this on
team.
the order.
And then when did Pats go?
I
They're
think I
the
just followed you.
4th to last team.
Oh,
You took the Dolphins about 10 teams before the Pats. They're 2-8.
shut up, Curtis. Yeah, Dos has got 7 games in hand on me.
I tell you what you've done well with though,
Sugar.
Hawley.
You're miles ahead.
Hawley, the Broncos have worked well for you,
Yeah.
7-2. The Seahawks 6-2. The Niners 6-3. You believed in them. Took them a little late, but we avoided them, so you did well there. The Bears 5-3, and the Panthers almost the last pick,
Oh.
5-4.
Yeah.
Done very well.
Holding on.
I tell you what has completely ruined me. Because I'm an idiot and I always, for some reason, believe that the Jets and Browns will come back and have.
You're the only one that seems to believe in the Jets and Browns.
It's just
every
because
year.
I like the drama and I think one year can have a good year. They're 1-7 and 2-6.
Colts is massive for you though.
Yeah.
Washington's going to hurt you now. That was his second pick.
So Legault's coming second. Yeah. They're going to go 3-14.
Washington was pick 4 overall in the draft.
So I'm cooked. It's a lovely graphic.
Bengals. Ugh.
James, we can't quite see. Boys. We can't quite see the picture of Hawley there on the screen. It's a little small. But, Jim, are you able to just magnify that?
What is that?
Good one, Kurt.
He did that.
Hilarious. Feel like this one from last week.
Oh, dude, that was an extraordinary picture. I'm amazed you let me post that.
I don't care.
When we have our group photo at the end this week, we're going to look like the Finns podcast.
We will. Anyway, Doss, you're killing it again. Hawley, are you happy with Doss's tactic of just taking Warren Sharp's win totals list and him drafting that way?
It's not really his own list, is it?
It's not really.
So
Doss's
we sat
You're
there
just copying
and we
Warren
analysed
Sharp.
it ourselves.
I mean, copying. All I did was grab the win-loss totals projected from all the teams,
From
had them
Warren
in
Sharp,
order,
yeah.
and as you boys were going through, I was like, okay.
I mean, it's smart,
People
but
know-
damn, it's boring.
People know they're wrong when they start to raise their voice, Curtis.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I
they
didn't mean
don't.
I didn't mean to raise my voice.
Oh, wow.
No, it's all right, Doss. It's just jealousy from us because you're winning again by an absolute mile and it annoys people. Well done,
We're
Doss.
only
That's the
halfway
win
through the
totals.
season, though.
Oh, mate, I can't come back from that. What a disaster.
What are you, 3 wins
Mate,
behind?
Jaden Daniels has one arm. All right? He has one arm.
Look, start investing in, put your stock in Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers, and then you need Daniel Jones.
You already got all this stock in them.
Matt Stafford. Rams are going to have
Justin
a good
Fields
year.
might come good.
You know you're going bad when the leader has to try and make you feel better. It's all right, mate. You got these guys. Don't
It's
worry,
all
little
right.
fella.
How's your fantasy going? I've been quiet on fantasy.
Honestly, I have been so switched off from fantasy this year. I've been so
You
head
know
down
why
in
he's
Muscle
been
Cat
switched
Media.
off?
I'm in the
Interesting.
playoffs.
Because his team's
No, it doesn't. I'm going to go. I'm going to be
teams
12 and
don't.
6.
I'm elite. Are you 12 and 6?
Well, we'll be after this weekend, I
So
think.
you haven't
That's
been that switched off. You know your exact record.
I honestly, I checked it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, my record.
Don't
that's
raise your
it.
voice. Don't raise your voice.
I'm not wrong. All right, let's move on. I'm getting grilled here. Deeper game reviews coming up. Oh, we also have Gutsy Calls coming up in
we
a
do.
sec. Oh, and boy, have we got some interesting reviews there.
Hawley's got his joke of the week ready to go too.
2 of them. They're not as funny as last week. Last week was so
Dude.
good.
That was your Super Bowl.
I know it was.
That was so good.
Good.
it was
Maybe
so
just
funny.
skip it this week.
We had like more than 10,000 people see that on YouTube too.
Wow.
People loved it.
I'm popular.
All right, deep game reviews. We got 2 to go through.
James just laughs.
One heck of a game. The Bears and the Bengals.
Oh,
Like, this was
man.
chaotic. The Bears won at 47-42. Now, let me tell you how the game started and how the game ended. It started with a kick return touchdown for Charlie Jones from the
Yep.
Bengals. And from there, it did not let up. It was just as crazy the whole way. There's a lot to fill in the middle. But at the end, the Bears led by 14 points with less than 2 minutes to go. Less than 2 minutes to go before Joe Flacco to Noah Fant touchdown. Yes, they both play for the Cincinnati Bengals now, in case you hadn't noticed. A 2-point T. Higgins conversion, an onside kick recovery, an Andre Yoshivash touchdown, and an extra point to take the lead. 15 points in 49 seconds of game time, boys. That's the Bears for you. That's what they can concede. And then, out of nowhere, Caleb Williams finds Colston Loveland, who
That was.
sheds Jordan Battle's tackle.
That wasn't a tackle.
That wasn't a tackle.
He just
that was
tried
a
to
shoulder
bump
hit.
him.
Yeah.
Like, he just. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
He didn't try to tackle. He
Like,
went
what was
for
he
a
trying?
hit.
What was he trying to do?
I don't
Like
know.
lay some massive hit and be like, "Oh, statement, mate, your defense is pretty bad."
Yep. And then Loveland cruises. It's the slowest fast run I've ever seen for 58 yards. They were catching him. I think Battle was on the ground, did 5 push-ups, and then got up and still almost scored him. But he scored, Loveland, his second score of the day, and the Bears win it. But goodness me, what a game. That's all. That's the best way I know how to sum this up.
This Bengals defense did a tiny bit of research. So the worst defense in the history of the NFL came last year to the Carolina Panthers. 2024 Panthers allowed 33.3 points per game.
And that was the worst ever. was
Worst
it?
ever.
Wow.
The Bengals are currently averaging 33.3 points per game
Whoa.
against. So we're witnessing
History.
the worst defense in the history of the NFL.
Wowzers. Okay,
Mm.
that sums it
With
up.
maybe one of the best offenses.
I'll throw another one at you as well. The Bengals are the first team since the 60s to score 38 points in back-to-back games and lose both those games.
Oh, that's brutal, isn't it? That is a great stat.
And it's not even with Burrow anymore.
No.
Even without Burrow, that's still happening.
They score 60 points if
Dude.
Joey B was playing. Now, I mean, both defenses, not just the Bengals, but the Bears should be embarrassed as well, right? Because there was 43 plays of 10-plus yards in this game across both teams. Joe Flacco throws for 470 yards and has 10 completions of 20-plus yards in this game, and they still lose, averaging 8 yards per play.
Who was that? Flacco.
Yeah. Like the T. Higgins catch on right, that touchdown catch was crazy on the sideline. That was crazy good. We've mentioned that the Jordan battle here, and you see Zach Taylor standing on the sideline, and he's just in disbelief. He just cannot believe that his defense just cannot make a stop. You know, our golden defensive coordinator, his first year after coming across from Notre Dame after they got rid of Captain Lou.
Just, I'll sorry to cut you off. Can we get that up, Jimbo? Just look up the Loveland winning touchdown. See if you can get that on the tube
Colson
while Dos
Loveland.
continues. Because I'd love to have another look at this battle. Lack of tackle.
Yeah, I mean, I thought this game was over because the Bears were up 41-27 that you mentioned, and then Tremaine Edmonds looks like he has a pick six.
Yeah, that's right.
But his knee was down, and I think he got touched or he got pretty close. It wasn't too much in it, and that looked like it was gonna be it. But here we go. We'll bring up the play here.
58-yard can't miss play for the lead, courtesy of NFL.com. Don't sue us, guys.
If this ball is completed or the clock is running.
Done, player. All right, hits him.
Oh
yeah, that's not a tackle. That's not a tackle.
It was slow, wasn't it?
It was really slow.
It was like it was a horse race. He was the leader, and everyone was just coming in to swamp him.
Dude.
They'll show a replay.
Now
I
keep
think.
it going, James.
Is this Spiriditas?
There's Zach.
Is this Spiriditas? Ghosted Loveland.
You got both safeties.
Let's have a look.
Battle,
Nice and
knowing
close
what
up.
the situation is. Battle is super deep.
I just don't understand the angle.
Oh.
What is that?
How do you miss that?
Yeah, I don't get it.
All
Unless
Get that off.
I
I don't want to see it again.
the only thing I can defend him, the way I can defend him
Because
is
he can't. You would
Because he's
defend
not-
him
he's
because
not-
he can't.
because he's probably not going to come on our show yet.
No, but the joke was that he can't defend. You'll defend him because
Yeah,
he can't
good
defend.
one.
Yeah.
Good one.
Keep going.
Should have been.
Joke of the week.
Jokes are the funny guys.
Good jokes have to be explained.
Blame your audience.
He catches that. They're probably in field goal range anyway, right?
Yes.
So then the only way to win is to cause a fumble or a turnover because they're going to kick a field goal, win the game.
Which in this game was probably a 90% chance of happening.
Well, they did
A
block,
blocked
actually,
field goal.
since he did block a field goal early on. But the only way we can defend him is, okay, he's not going for the tackle. He's going for the hit and the fumble because that's the only way that they are actually going to win the game now that Colson's caught it.
Right.
They're
okay.
already in field goal range.
Dude.
If that's what he was thinking, then, okay, maybe.
That's a very
There's a bit
generous
there.
interpretation of his
That's what I
split-second
thought
instinct.
on the day. But also, tackle him and make them kick a field goal.
Yeah, just tackle him, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just tackle him. Keep it simple. Bears 5-3. I mean, they're in it. They're in the season. The Packers lead the division at 5-2-1. The Lions are 5-3. Bears 5-3. Vikings 4-4. The closest division in football.
It is. I still don't know what to make of this game for Caleb Williams, though. Like his first half wasn't great. His two best throws were to Colson Loveland for both the touchdowns. It just feels like he's got a lot of time, and he runs around a lot. And we saw it against Baltimore last week. Almost looks like a Madden, someone controlling him with a PlayStation controller.
Looks like a
And he
tool of
just-
Kyler Murray.
He just
Like-
doesn't have a consistent. He just doesn't have a consistent rhythm to his game at the moment. The second half was a lot better than the first half, but Ben Johnson is working miracles though.
He is doing well.
576 yards of total offense. He's got DJ Moore throwing touchdowns. He's got Cole Kmet having a throw. He's got misdirections and trick plays all over the place. The Bears previous iterations of the Chicago Bears offense would have taken them a month to get 576 yards in an offense in a game.
That's true.
But
But
this
you
is
are right,
crazy.
though. It's never fully convincing with Caleb yet, is it? Even the good games, you go, It was good, but
Yeah.
there's always a but. Yeah.
You know what? You know what though? Well,
that?
first off, Rome,
Oh,
0
it just-
catches on 3 targets, but
Come on, the Dunes.
the big name in that receiving team, or in the receivers, Olamide.
Olamide.
Yeah.
6 receptions, 58 yards, TD.
Mate, Olamide's our boy.
It might be a chance to DM him again soon.
Nah, he's way too good for us now.
Like, if you said pre-game that the Bears are going to have 576 yards of offense and 47 points, and Roma Dunze doesn't have one catch
Yeah.
in this game, you just
But Kyle
Manungai, yeah.
Manungai would
Manungai
have
just-
176 of them.
he's just
176.
running all over the
Well,
place.
actually, 198 yards.
Yeah.
But you reckon Ben Johnson's just during the game watching the Bengals defense going, I can call whatever I want in this game and do whatever I want, and it's
Yeah.
going to work. We're not going to get stopped.
So 5-3. The Bengals are 3-6. They're tumultuous. They're a tumultuous team to support. They must be. But what a crazy game! If there's one game to watch for pure entertainment this week, make sure you make it that one. Now, we have to look at the Bills and the Chiefs, the big boys. It's always a huge clash. 28-21. The Bills defeated the Chiefs. Bills are 6-2. The Chiefs are 5-4. At least they made them work for it in the end. The Chiefs. They were sort of in and out of this game in weird patches. It was a missed Bills field goal, giving Mahomes a minute to work his magic, and we know what he can do with a minute or less. But ultimately, there were some fruitless long passes. What?
What's his wife's name again?
Brittany.
Brittany probably knows as well.
Notice James was the only one who really laughed at that. As soon as you looked up, he
And he looked over at me. It's like, yeah, good one, brother.
Did you look at him when I
Well,
said that?
I was going to jump in, then I heard the last. Like, okay, yeah. Why not?
All right. Where was I? Yes, a minute or less for Paddy. We know what he can do with a minute or less. But ultimately, some fruitless passes. It's 5 regular season wins in a row for the Bills over
Yeah.
the Chiefs. And I won't bring up that it's 4 playoff wins in a row for the Chiefs over the Bills.
Well, that's what I wrote. I mean, that's
Yeah.
great. They're 5-1 against the Chiefs in the Josh Allen, Patty Mahomes rivalry, but it means nothing. Like, who cares? Because the Chiefs are the ones that have won the Super Bowls, won the playoff games. So Buffalo need to bring this kind of winning attitude to the playoffs. Because I'm sure
It's their attitude.
I'm sure.
Come on, Josh.
I'm sure they're probably going to face each other this year in the playoffs again.
It seems inevitable. It always inevitably happens. But look, Allen, only 3 incomplete passes.
He's really good.
Really, really good game. Connected with Dalton Kincaid, and that is getting better and better. 101 yards and a touchdown for Dalton. So
All the tight ends, Dawson Knox,
Yeah.
Jackson Hawes, they did everything they wanted to on offense. The run game was strong. When the run game is strong with Buffalo and Josh Allen's throwing the ball, 20 to 25 times at a high completion rate. Yesterday was at 88%, fellas. That's the blueprint for the Bills on offense to win. That's what they
teams
did.
will win those games, I reckon.
Well, but that's what they did last year, predominantly for most of the season. It was Josh Allen throwing at a high completion rate, not turning the ball over, and not also throwing it 40 times a game either.
Yeah.
Right? And the strong run game on the back of James Cook and the supporting cast. What impressed me, though, was the defense, because the defense has struggled a bit this season. And Patty Mahomes came into the game, for some in Vegas, the MVP favorite. Not mine, but he was for, quite a lot of people. And the Bills, Sean McDermott came in, and their game plan was to stop the Chiefs' passing game and try and force them to run the ball. It just felt like they had about 4 or 5 defensive backs just dropping back in coverage every play, and Patty just stifled it. They just couldn't get it going. And the defensive line stomped a mud hole in the Chiefs' offensive line. Jawan
Stomped
Taylor,
a mud hole. I like
haven't
that.
heard that
Ross.
before. I like
Kurt,
it.
your boy Jawan Taylor,
I don't want to talk about him ever again.
Joey
I don't
Bosa
want to talk about
gave him a lesson. Greg Rousseau, my boy, who I've been big on for the last couple of years, between them, I think 9 QB hits combined. Cole Bishop at safety probably had his best or career game for him.
Yep.
Felt like he had 3 or 4 pass breakups in this game, and there was a big one on 4th down. Maxwell Hairston, their rookie, who they took, he had his interception, and Christian Benford was also really good. And Mahomes just didn't have an answer to the Bills' pressure at all, Kurt, in this game.
You're right. And let's if we can get those stats up, Jimbo, and go to the top and scroll across to the team stats, because there are in pretty much every metric, the Bills won this one. 404 total yards to 305. Slightly more passing yards, but pretty even.
Yep.
Clearly more rushing yards, more yards per play. 23 first downs to 16. Third down efficiency was big. 7 of 12 versus 3 of 13. And then you go all the way to the bottom, time of possession 34 to 25. So in most, especially the offensive stats, it was a game that Buffalo controlled in that sense. And that's why I said at the start that the Chiefs still sort of found themselves in it at the end, because there were chances where the Bills probably could have put them away. And if you looked at this on balance, they were definitely the better team. They're definitely playing better football than the Chiefs are at the moment, even though KC are starting to find some sort of rhythm.
I don't know. The Chiefs came into the game in pretty good form, though. But, yeah, just they can't seem to win in Orchard Park at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's a tough one. We alluded to that fact. And, you know, they're now 5-4, 2 games back in the division on Denver, which is not a place at the Chiefs at this time of the season. We're not used to seeing them at 5-4 in the Mahomes, Andy Reid era.
True.
And they've got Denver after the bye at Mile High.
That. They've
You
got
know, that's a massive game.
the Broncos away, then the Colts at home, Cowboys away, Texans at home, Chargers at home. That's a tough 5-game run.
They got Broncos twice. That's the
Yeah, they got some divisional games to
that's the
finish
key
it.
there,
Right?
isn't it?
Wowzers. Okay. Well, that's interesting. One question to finish this review, boys, and I'll ask it of both of you. Very quick answer. Dos.
Yep.
If these two teams were to play in the AFC Championship game right now, Bills versus Chiefs, who do you think wins it?
Oh. If it's... No, I'm going to go the Bills to break it.
I'll go Bills because it looks like whoever has home field advantage.
Yeah, I was going to say Orchard Park would be key.
And I think it looks like Bills will probably have that at the moment.
Good answer. All right. Well, look, it is time for the Bills to win it, isn't it? It's time for the Bills to win the Super Bowl. I looked at Josh yesterday and I thought, there's just one thing missing, and that guy deserves the Super Bowl. He's been too good for too long for this not to work. So come on. I know I'm a Chiefs fan, but come on, Bills. Get this done for your boys. All right. We have got Gutsy Calls coming up in a sec. We love Gutsy Calls. Hey, Jimbo, have you been working on a graphic for Gutsy Calls?
Sure.
Have you?
No.
Oh, damn. Sorry. I thought. Oh, no. The new graphic was the win totals, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I was about to pump him up. I should have pumped him up for the last
sadly.
segment. That was a great graphic. Well done, Jimbo. Gutsy Calls. Gutsy Calls. Now, we always say, boys, what do we always say? We have 6 Gutsy Calls a month.
You get one.
You get one.
Huge
One,
win.
Yeah,
2.
you've pitched it about right because they're meant to be hard. They're meant to be difficult. You shouldn't be getting 4 or 5. If you get 0, you've made it too hard. But 1 out of 6 shows that we are the boys. And boys, we are the boys. 1 out of 6 this month. Let's start with the one that we got right. Can we cue the Gutsy Calls music because I want to get pumped while I talk up Christopher Hall. Holy, you've done it. Last week it was me and the
Dinner,
handshake
fellas.
controversy. This month it is the Pats going 4-0 and the being top of the AFC East. We laughed and laughed and laughed at you, Chris,
It's a proud moment, Curtis.
in his rival Dolphins shirt.
Yes, it is Dolphins.
More so because, I got the gutsy call right, but it was about my Pats.
Yeah.
It's just, it feels good. Feels good.
And
Where's
well
the
done.
Stubby holder. Find the stubby holder, Hawley.
Oh, yeah, where is it?
Stubby holder.
Back there somewhere.
somewhere.
I'm not sure.
No, you've done well. That was a great Gutsy call. The other one wasn't as good, but that's right. You had your victory.
Didn't need it.
You remember what your other one was?
Nah, no idea.
Marvin Harrison Jr. leads
Oh.
the league for the month with 450 yards and 5 touchdowns.
He may have actually had a game where he only had 2 receptions.
He had 188 yards for the month and no touchdowns.
Yes.
Wasn't even near the top 25. So, win some, lose some. Dos, man, you came close.
I know.
And this was a cracker. Do you remember
Yeah.
his, Hawley?
No, I don't.
Receiving touchdowns for 8 different players who
Hooray.
hadn't scored one yet. He said all these guys would score a touchdown in the month of October who hadn't yet. Tyler Warren, tick, he scored 3. Ted McMillan, tick, he scored 2. Diggs, tick, 1 in a 14-yard game. Laporta, tick, 2. McConkey, tick, 3. Brian Thomas Jr., tick, 1. The 2 he got wrong were Jerry Jeudy, who has had 24 targets for 75 yards in the month. He's absolutely
Brutal.
having a shocker. And Brock Bowers didn't play in the
Yeah.
month. So out of the guys that played, Dos got 6 out of 7.
Because obviously today's past the month.
Yeah. Dos, I mean,
So
Yeah.
you probably would have put Brock Bowers in there if he was fit.
it's not correct, but it's a clap.
Yeah,
I
well
think-
done, Dos.
I think it's a clap.
Fair effort.
Well done,
He
Dos.
tried
Well done,
hard.
Jim.
Yeah, how'd it go?
He tried.
Your
his
other
best.
one was Jonathan Taylor, 150 yards average. We made you bump that up
Yeah,
a bit, I think.
I wanted 120 by memory.
Yeah, and you said 6 touchdowns in the month. Well, he
Yeah.
got the touchdowns easy. He scored 9 in the
Yeah.
month, and he averaged 109 yards. So again,
Yesterday was
great effort, Dos.
Yesterday was the tough one. If that was a big game.
Well,
then
yesterday
that-
didn't count.
No,
It's not
yesterday
part of
didn't
the
count.
month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't put it in, so
Oh, okay.
don't worry. If yesterday was in those stats, that would have tanked it completely. Mine were that the Ravens would go 0-4 for the month and would end up 1-7, and boy, it was looking good when they were 0-2 for the month and 1-5. And the caveat was that Lamar had to play one game in there, Hawley. And you said, you went like this. Oh, hammy. What's that? 3 weeks, and they got by. He'll probably play against the Dolphins, I reckon. 100% correct. He did. He did come back. He predicted that a month out. He's the resident medico.
Tell you what, mate.
Although Baltimore copped a nice fine for listing him as questionable or healthy, and then he didn't.
They lied on their injury report.
Or he was a full participant in practice, but he was not right designation on the injury report.
Oh wow,
it's a nice $100K fine for the Ravens for that.
Drop in the ocean.
Yeah,
Drop in the ocean.
Charitable donation.
Well, they went 2-2 for the month, so I was wrong. I also said AJ Brown would be traded, and it's still being talked about, but it's been recently shut down. So one out of 6 boys. But hey, November's a new month, so Dos, kick us off, my friend.
Oh, let's go another touchdown parlay.
All right.
No, I don't mind. I like
This
touchdown
time
ones.
for running backs. So running backs who haven't had a rushing touchdown yet.
Yep.
Bucky Irving is due back.
Oh yes.
Is he playing this week?
Yeah, he's going to be back this week.
Okay.
Yeah, he will be. Aaron Jones is back as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
he should get one.
Now it gets grim because there was a couple that I had and they scored touchdowns on the weekend. So the Emmanuel Wilson, Green Bay,
Okay.
Devin Singletary,
Whoa. Okay.
and Jaden Blue.
Whoa.
Rush touchdowns on the ground.
Yeah, rushing.
Rush touchdowns, not.
And that's
okay.
from now. That's from here on out. That has to
It's only
happen.
3
Here-
weeks. Most of this month is only.
Here
Yeah.
to what was it? Thanksgiving weekend.
Dos. I mean, those names are not big names, so gutsy. I like
Yeah.
it. Hawley, what's your first one?
I've gone with Parker Washington from the
Yeah.
I
Jags.
saw you picked him up.
Will
Okay.
average 100 plus yards per game, have 3 TDs, and Jags go 3-0.
Who are the Jags
That's
playing?
that is your least likely yet.
Well, BTJ might be a little sore.
Yeah.
Parker had 90 yards on the weekend.
Yeah.
No Travis Hunter
Hunter's
now.
on IR. BTJ might. I'm hoping he's a little bit sorer than what they've reported. And then Parker
We can
becomes
only hope.
Parker becomes the number 1 guy. Let's
How
see
many
what
wins
happens.
did you have?
3-0.
They'll go 3-0.
Because they're only playing 3.
That's why I said they'll go 3-0.
Texans away, Chargers at home, Cardinals away.
Okay.
Chargers is
Chargers
brutal.
hurts.
Mm.
All right, I like that. I am predicting some chaos in Indianapolis, boys. A 4-game losing streak from here. So the first one
Such
yesterday.
a doomsday you are.
I know, but it's fun. They lost to the Steelers yesterday, so that's the first of the 4-game streak. So my prediction is that they lose the next 3 at home to the Falcons, away to the Chiefs, at home to the Texans. They go from
Well,
7-1
Texans
to
is
7-5.
the 1st of December.
But our show will be after that,
Yeah,
so
so
I
we're gonna
factored
count
it
that,
in.
okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, Gutsy Calls saying lose 2 games is probably not enough. All right, so that's my prediction. Dos, let's have your second.
I've got the Baltimore Ravens with a winning record and leading the AFC North at the end of November.
Well, it's a leadable division because it's falling apart at the seams. So what's their record at the moment? They're 3-5?
3-5, and the Steelers are 5-3.
So they're going,
Oh, okay. Oh, that's tough. That is tough.
So they're going undefeated, is that right?
Yeah,
Are the Ravens playing the Steelers in this time?
they are not. They play them in the
Ooh.
first week of December.
Makes it even harder, Dos.
Yeah, I know. That's
Okay.
why you wanted gutsy.
That's
so-
very gutsy. I like that a lot. Hawley?
So are we using... So I've got Carolina go 3-0 and will lead the NFC South.
Yep.
They've got a game on the 1st of December, so are we counting that?
You can use it if you want to. Do you want to
Nah,
use it or
because they
not?
play the Rams.
Okay, keep that out.
I'd rather them just play the Saints, Falcons, and Niners. Beat all 3, and then Tampa have a couple of losses. Carolina are leaders of the NFC South.
Oh, okay. Gee, you are all in on Carolina again, aren't you? Well, they did
Gotta
beat the
be gutsy,
Packers at
doesn't it?
Lambeau. Boys, now, Dos, you'll like this one a little better. It's backup quarterback time
Oh,
in the
there's
NFL.
too many. Go through
You
and
say
look
this
at
every year. It's the same every year. Blokes are
Oh.
going to get injured.
so
All right.
many this year, though. I can't.
My gutsy call is that we will see 3 of the 4 following classic backup quarterbacks to start a game. Some classic names in here. Start a game, okay?
Yeah.
Brett Rippon, who is
Yep.
currently 4th on the Indianapolis depth chart, although you take out Anthony Richardson. He's behind Daniel Jones.
Jeez,
and
I don't know
Ro-
how
and
Brett
Riley
plays.
Leonard.
And Riley Leonard.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
so Jones, I'm not wishing injuries. I'm just saying this may
Could
happen.
happen.
Case Keenum, who's 3rd on the
Case
Bears.
Keenum.
I would love to
depth
see Case Keenum play.
Williams and Bajan are ahead of him. By the way, did you see Williams throw a pass to Bajan on the field
Yeah.
and Bajan threw it back to Williams? That was actually a sick
that's
play.
cool.
Yeah. I mean, how could the opposition see that coming when 2 quarterbacks line up on the field?
Hmm.
Duh. Josh Johnson. Sorry, not Jack
Johnson.
Johnson.
Oh, that's a
Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson. Banana
Music artist.
pancakes.
Banana pancake. Taylor.
He's 3rd on the list for Commanders, behind Daniels, who's obviously now out. Actually, I wrote this before Daniels got injured.
So you,
I promise you, I did do that. And then Mariota. So Josh Johnson to start. Kyle Allen, who's second on the Detroit depth chart. So 3 of those 4 guys to start a game this month.
okay, I don't mind that.
Okay, that's Gutsy Calls. Boys, we got no-brainers coming up. Let's do that right now. All right, Jimbotron. Hey, we can call that the Jimbotron.
Hey.
Get it up on the Jimbotron. The Week 10 games coming right up. Man, I do look concerningly like Mike.
Hold on, I just want to get the lines and spreads up so we can have a bit.
All right. Now, the drill for those that were new to the show, every week we go through the games coming up. We pick 4 games that we think are no-brainers. So predictions that we think can't fail. Well, they can fail because we're 7 out of 12. But what are our games this week? We've got the Raiders at the Broncos. I like that as the first no-brainer.
Has to be.
Broncos minus 10.
Let's
10-point favourite. We're going Broncos.
We're locking that. Broncos to beat the Raiders. That's TNF. Then we've got, is this game in Ireland, Dos?
Berlin game.
Oh, Berlin.
This is
Darn.
the Berlin game.
I incorrectly put it as Ireland in the notes in the ticker, so apologies for that. Falcons and Colts in Berlin. Deutschland.
Leave
that
that
is
alone.
not a lock.
No, I don't like international. We're staying away from international games.
That's true. You
I'm
can't
not
predict
doing that.
Oh my gosh, my boys are back. Browns at Jets. I will
Oh,
be
you're
up
going to
at
get a
4:30 to
win
watch
on your
that.
win draft.
Yes. Yeah, I'll also get a loss guaranteed, though, so it
This
doesn't
is
really
fair.
help.
That's 50%. That's
it's
better than what you're running at.
It's a tie.
It's a show for shame playoff.
Show of shame playoff.
Hope you get a tie, 0.5 across both.
But it still works out the same, right?
Oh, Jets Browns, what a cheeks game.
Uh,
Anyway.
Cheeks. Saints at Panthers. Ooh, with Brycey Boy. Do we no-brainer this? Is that a no-brainer?
What's a
Divisional game makes it
game?
hard.
I would put it.
Flag it.
Yeah, I would have it there. If we don't find 3 certainties, and I think
Okay.
we have to bet against the Saints, don't we?
Carolina
I
are
think so.
good at home, though.
Yeah.
Flag it. I think we're good there. Pats at Bucks. That's a great game. That'll be a great game. We can't lock that. Ravens at Vikings.
No.
That'll be a good game too. Bills at Dolphins. Bills at Dolphins.
Bills have to win it, but it's just got
Can the
Dolphins
Fins podcast
put
lock
up
against
like
the
4
Dolphins?
TDs and the Bills fail somehow.
I reckon.
After
They shouldn't.
watching Miami last week, Jalen
shouldn't.
Phillips now traded this morning.
It's a
to-
no
Back the
brainer.
Bills. We're back
Yeah.
the Bills.
I'm going with the Bills.
No
All right,
brainer.
back the Bills.
are in. Giants at Bears. No, we just can't trust the Bears. Jags at Texans. No, that's a tight game in the division.
yeah.
Cardinals at Seahawks. I'm inclined to look at the Seahawks here. Let's come
No,
back to that one.
that'll be Seattle.
Yeah, you wanna
lock
do that?
Yeah,
Seattle.
we were pretty
Yeah.
certain on Detroit last week when we backed you in.
Nah,
so-
I'll back him again. I trust
Okay.
the man. Lions at Commanders. Oh, with Mariota or who did I say?
Has to be Detroit.
Did I say Case Keenum could start? Oh, Josh Johnson.
No, Josh.
Commanders
Lions,
just
Commanders.
lost 3
Yeah.
pretty key players.
They're so injured.
Lock the Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that for Jim?
Yep.
Okay.
Which
we've
one
got
was
our
the
4.
one we missed? So we're not going to
We sat out
back
on
Carolina.
Yeah.
Carolina Saints.
I'm more confident Carolina beat the Saints than I am Seahawks beat the Cards.
Yep. So am I.
Oh,
Let's take out
Really?
Seahawks over Cards and put in Panthers over Saints. The other games are, this is a beauty. Rams at 49ers, NFC
Yeah.
West showdown. Then Sunday night football is Steelers at Chargers. That's a big one too.
well, the last
And then,
Rams.
Monday night is
Oh,
Eagles at Packers, boys.
So luckily, I won't have to talk about that because that'll be before we
We
record.
could get on for an emergency pod. I'll make myself available.
Just you and me.
Yeah, just you and I.
Yeah, we could do.
If they win, Joss will be pretty keen to jump on too.
All right, that's a good week coming up.
So just to recap, we got Broncos to beat Raiders.
Yep.
Bills to beat Dolphins. Panthers to beat Saints. And Lions to beat Commanders.
I like that.
Perfect.
I like that.
Well
That's a
done.
good lock. There are no brainers. Okay.
Hopefully, the Rams and 49ers is another classic like we had with the TNF game a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Rams 3.5-point favorite on the road.
Okay.
Just quietly on the 49ers too. Did you see MetLife Stadium and how many 49ers fans were at that game?
They travel well, don't they?
Just
the
a
Niners?
sea of red at MetLife.
Yeah. There's not much else going on at MetLife at the moment.
No,
Now,
imagine being
Now, Dos, before we get to the one way that we end the show every week, you put out a little challenge to our listeners and viewers to leave a football emoji last week if they made it to the end of the show, and they responded. Some
Yeah.
did it on YouTube, some did it on the Spotify comments. What's your emoji challenge this week? Have you got a different, maybe a dolphin? Should they put a little dolphin
Put
for
a dolphin
Mike?
in.
Put a little dolphin
put
for
a
Mike.
dolphin in honor of Mike. So if you've made it, thank you. Firstly, if you've watched all the way through to the end of
Indeed.
YouTube, or if you've listened on Spotify and then you want to jump on YouTube and go all the way to the end and comment, put a dolphin in. We appreciate your support of
We do.
watching the.
I think a lot of people would listen to the
podcast.
start, fast forward to the joke of the week, and then that's it, right?
You know what? Big Red, who was previously not a big NFL fan, he used to do that because he just liked the banter at the start and the finish and didn't really care about the NFL.
Nice.
And we've lured him in. He now
Yeah.
listens to the whole
Bang.
show.
There we go.
It's
just
just a
great
shame
content.
that he's a Giants fan.
That's what
Poor-
you
poor
would call
fella.
that influencing.
Yes. Now, speaking of influencing,
Okay. After the success of last week's joke, I'm a little bit nervous.
pressure is on.
What is the center of Earth? The letter R.
I mean, it was never going to reach those heights.
It wasn't. It can't. It was impossible. I spent so long last night looking for a really funny joke, and I thought, just give up, Chris. Just go with the basic joke. Don't try and be the guy again.
You can't get Kurt 2 weeks in a row.
I could
You
give you-
notice
I've
how
got-
I didn't answer this week? I didn't.
I've got another joke if you want it, just
Yeah, go.
for giggles. How does a farmer keep track of his cattle? With a calculator.
That's better. I like
That's
that.
a good one.
Good one?
Very
like
good,
that.
Ollie. Well done. He's
Actually, and I actually did some research on last week's joke.
Yeah.
So obviously it was what do women call men with big wieners, and it came back as Chris Hall. Good
Should've
on you,
left it.
Jimbo.
Should have started with
should
that.
have left it.
Jimbo liked that.
Was that a polite laugh or an actual laugh?
No,
Jimbo?
that was a laugh.
Oh, well done.
He got me.
Yeah.
Well done, Ollie. Got me last week. Got Jimbo this week. He's on a roll. That's the Outback Quarterback. Please, if you haven't, hit subscribe, hit like, leave a comment, tell your friends. We appreciate you all being here. Thank you, Dos. Excellent work as always. Thank you, Hawley. Excellent work as always. And Jimbo. Working the Jimbotron all day. Well done, producer Jim. We'll see you all next week. Remember, we've got the Muscle Cat Sports Show as well, so look that up. Thank you.
Go Pats.